all across this world, because we're going to see places which are far away from Europe that have this. This is the United States of America, the USA. And you're going to say, okay, so the Americans, they just copied the style from Europe because that was the thing. Europe is super hot and cool and old stuff and old world, so let's just do it now because the USA is a colony, or was a colony. But is it or is it not? This is in Lebanon, Baalbek, this is the most famous one. Again, I'm going to tell you something about it. Let's watch first, and let's see all the photos first of all, and let's compare with the other photos we've seen so far from the expos. This one is Armenia, another country which the majority of people in the Western world don't know about, but yeah, it's still close to Europe and the Middle East. This one is France. Actually considered a church. And every time they have an excuse for these things, they call them temporal churches. Although this one doesn't have any antennas. And, Anyway, France. And this is in Italy. It was in Italy and Greece. They look more destroyed and more terminated. Again, I don't see them as being 2,000 years old or 2,500 years old. This is was in Guatemala. Guatemala is a country that speaks Spanish. In America, in the Americas, so on the American continent, I'm saying. So yeah, it doesn't exist anymore. This was in Australia. It is in Australia. Unless something is weird about our timeline and it's not there, and it's not from Australia. It's kind of like weird to see this in Australia. And this one is in England. Again, it's smaller, but still makes sense. It is Russia, St. Petersburg. Obviously, this one is more than just a simple monument, and it's more like a proper building. And this one is in the USA, in America, North America, and Ohio. And this is Ireland. Ireland actually has some really epic stuff. One of Britain, I guess it was one of the places from the former empire of the world, along with Germany, the USA, and Russia. And this one is the British Museum in the UK, in London. And we have then Germany, the famous plaza, the famous square. Germany is really epic. At the same level, there's like Germany, Russia, and the USA, which again, they were not Germany, Russia, and USA back in the day. So, one thing I have to point out, all these buildings, and I guess Lebanon is a good example. These look more like industrial buildings built by a very close humanity to our humanity, like to the 1800s. Because if you compare these buildings with the ones you see in the famous expos, like the World Expositions I've shown so far, and some really tall buildings with huge doors and windows and everything, these ones look inferior, especially the ones in Greece and Italy. They say, it's because of the passing of time from the ancient Roman Empire and ancient Greece. No, it's actually more to say that the materials used are bad quality. I mean, way worse quality than the huge buildings you see in the expos or those gigantic buildings. I mean, the only places you can actually say they're superior to the typical columns like these and the typical so-called temples, like the ones in Lebanon, would be this. So what you see in Russia and St. Petersburg, what you see in Germany, and what you see sometimes in the United States of America, the one in France as well, they look superior. Let's see Germany, for example. Germany looks superior in many ways. But still, if you compare these buildings with some of the buildings from the big expos, they look inferior. So my guess is that depending on the place where they built these things, they built some of them which are truly important, like the ones from the expos, which are not expos, and then they built something of less quality, like for example the big temples in France and Austria, this one in Austria, this one in Germany, and this one in the States of America. So still epic but inferior quality. And then you have something like the ones in Lebanon, Baalbek. Although the one in Lebanon, you could say it's an exception, but you can still see, I mean, they used heavy industry to build it. It's just the quality of the materials. It's typical, like, comparable to our society. So yeah, but the ones like, for example, in Armenia or this one in France is actually quite good. But the one in Italy and Greece, Guatemala, this one looks smaller. This one pretty much looks like proper concrete, like cement, like what the Germans in the Second World War would use. And this one in England. So the thing is the following: you can accept, if you want, that this is just a pure inspiration. So everybody got inspired from the classics you know, because everybody loves the classics, the Greeks and the Romans, and they said, oh, let's build this in our countries because we like it, and that's the norm. Or you can go by asking uncomfortable questions and saying, well, what if these are some remnants, the remnants that they didn't demolish of the old world, that old humanity, or well, not old humanity, because if you say old humanity, it sounds like really weird. I would say like super advanced, unified world empire. It has nothing to do with Al-Qaeda, because that whole thing was pushed by some people on the internet, and I don't like it. So, again, what's the purpose?